Welcome to the Sporty stream. How's everybody doing tonight? My name is Sporty FC, and hopefully all of you are doing well. As already follows coming in, thank you. There, Xylo RL for the follow. Thank you very much. As I'm not here by myself, I've got a friend with me. I got Denlar. Hello, welcome in, Denlar. How are you feeling, Denlar?
I'm feeling great. I'm really looking forward to this rank 8 versus rank 9 to see how well these champ 1, champ 2s can play.
Yeah, exactly. As you said, rank 8, rank 9 in the LOS Champs Tier 5 3v3 playoffs. Strikers of Chaos Emerald, Square Ball, Round Hole, coming into this series, a best of 7. And mind, it's only playoffs round 1. And these teams got a long way to go, Denlar. If you take a look at their brackets, they've got a lot of work ahead of them if they want to break ground in this playoff system.
I look forward to seeing how they can do.
Exactly. Again, as you said, rank 8, that would be Strikers of Chaos Emerald, I believe. No, rank 8 is Square Ball Round Hole. Strikers of Chaos Emerald are rank 9. These teams have never seen each other in the regular season, so they'll be coming into each other kind of blind, kind of new to this, but again, with how everything is so close to Denlar, this could be an interesting series. Again, as you mentioned, as Mike mentioned, it doesn't matter. As we mentioned, best of 7 series throughout the playoffs, meaning you gotta win 4 games, meaning it's going to be a real back and forth battle on who takes this series.
It could be that, or it could be a blowout. You never know with these guys. When it's close, you can either go the distance, or maybe it's a battle back and forth, or otherwise it can be a runaway. But then you never know. It could be the reverse sweep. That's always been interesting to watch.
Well, my stream's only had one reverse sweep ever in its history when it comes to best of 7, so if they would do that, that would be making some new history on the stream, which would be always fun to see. We always love to see some good history here. As again, it's just an interesting matchup. Strikers Chaos Emerald are part of the Chaos organization that have been on the stream so many times. This team specifically has been on the stream a ton during its LOS Champs tenure. As well, hello there. Look, they're already in. Hello, Jen. How you doing? Good luck in your match, Jen. I see you. I see you in there. As again, it's an interesting matchup. Again, it's just gonna be. This should be again. I would assume this would be pretty close overall, but again, that's just based on rankings, and who knows? As you said, it could be a blowout. I mean, these teams do not know each other, so with that known, meaning game 1 is going to be so important, Denlar. You know, when it comes to just the start of the series is so important, especially when you try to get used to your opponents, when you try to know them. That first game could really determine how the rest of the series will go.
Yeah, it could, especially when you have that, you set a tone for how you're going to play. If you set a tone being aggressive, or if you set a tone being more defensive, and whether you continue those tones or try to change them to beat out if it's not working. It'll be really fun to see what happens.
Yeah, it will be. And if there's any team that's good at setting a tone, I mean, it's the team I've seen so many times against Strikers Against Emerald, are a team that likes to set the tone early of what they'll play. The problem is they don't do so well at trying to change that tone. Now, midseason, they did make a change in adding in Sinister. And Sinister has been the difference maker. They started their season quite poorly. They started off like 3 losses in the first 3 weeks of gameplay. It was pretty horrible for the start of the season. But with the addition of Sinister, this team has become what was a really defensive team who was really awkward and didn't really push up all that much, to a team that now is more free to do what they want, and it's much more willing to put on the pressure against Square Ball Round Hole. And again, for these guys, they've had a good end of their season, but they've got a long road to go here. As prediction poll is up, make your choices known. We got 5 minutes to vote on who you think will take the series. You got Strikers of Chaos Emerald or Square Ball Round Hole taking this best of 7. It's a close matchup. 8th seed versus 9th seed. These teams are right next to each other. Winner of this, well, it's not going to get easier for them. They have to play Evolve Skylight, which is the number 1 seed, a team that has been undefeated so far this season. All these teams want that. They want to get that matchup. I think both these teams. I know at least. I don't even think these teams have played them, but they want to have that ability to be able to take down Evolve Skylight. And honestly, Denlar, I don't blame them. This playoff system could be wild. We could see undefeated teams drop to teams like these.
That's very interesting. Yeah, I would love to see what kind of shakeup that would cause in the ranking for the next matches, and then even generating the next match. It seems could be very interesting results. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, again, we're going to take a look at that playoff bracket reminder. We only have actually had 1 match reported so far. That has been, as you can see, one of those lower matches. The team that was going to play Pigeon Boys, no, Flame Nebula sweeping Supersonic Garbage. Gotta love these team names here. As only match so far I think that has been reported, but alright, we're gonna get another one. As Mayhem, I'm casting with Denlar. Denlar, say hello. Introduce yourself maybe a little bit actually to people here. I forgot to
Hello.
give you that time. Maybe you should introduce yourself.
I'm Denlar. I just enjoy Rocket League, and I've been playing it ever since it came out, and I enjoy casting, and so I'm giving my shot at it here.
Exactly, yeah, it's just fun. We're gonna see a best of seven again. We're just waiting on Blue's team's lobby info has been sent, by the way. As I know you're in the lobby, right, Denlar? Yeah, you are. As again, what a matchup. Best of seven. Denlar, is there anything else you want to say kind of about this series, about the fact that it's a best of seven? What do you think is gonna be so important now in a best of seven that's different from what these teams are used to in best of fives?
Well, definitely in a best of seven, you're going to have the length of which you're going to be playing. So the stress of playing is going to cause you to, make potentially make more mistakes, or get a little too anxious, get a little too sweaty. You'll need to dry your hands off or something. It's just that extra time is just it is going to be a huge factor in anything. Just paying attention so astutely for that long is going to take its toll.
Yeah, exactly. The thing about Rocket League series is they're quite short, but my goodness, they can be quite intense. They really do drain you so quickly. Because again, these series don't usually take more than an hour, and yet you feel that pressure. You feel the forces being pushed on you. And as you said again, maybe these teams got to get themselves they got to get themselves maybe some paper towel sponsorships after this series.
A paper towel sponsorship, or maybe like I guess the go-to is going to be G Fuel, of course. Get the energy to play those long those long games.
I mean, Strikers Guess Emerald are on an org, so we'll see. Maybe. And by the way, your organization, your MAM is the owner of that org, Knights of Chaos, which owns teams like Strikers Guess Emerald. We'll see. But maybe they got to go for some of those sponsorships. I gotta get.
Yeah.
I would love to see a paper towel sponsorship. That would be the most random thing ever. And I honestly would not blame a paper towel sponsorship. Usually, you got like controller sponsorships. So like, we give you really good grip, even if your hands are absolutely drenched. No. Just get a paper towel. It's perfectly fine.
Paper towels will work.
Yeah, just the same thing. As we'll go in lobby here. Again, we're waiting on both these teams to join. As again, we are being a little bit. Apparently, Strikers Against Emerald having some Wi-Fi issues, so we'll give them a couple minutes if we need to. Again, I think the rules in this league is 10 minutes max, so they'll all be in hopefully in time. As again, I'm excited for this matchup. Really, I am. It's going to be quite the matchup. I'm ready to see some really good LOS champs action.
Yeah, I see they're 3-3 and 2-4. That'll be very interesting.
Yeah. Again, a really bad start to the season for Strikers Against Emerald. It took them, I think, 3 weeks before they got their first win. It's not been great. Squareball round hole, I mean, it hasn't been much better for them. They've been 3-3, a very middle of the road season, but in the playoff system, that doesn't matter, Denlar. All that matters is getting wins.
Yeah, once you get the win, that's literally all you need. No matter how much you struggle, as long as you get enough wins to get on to the next session, that's what it would take. Do what it takes. Do what it requires. That's all it is.
And Mayhem over here reminding me that Knights of Chaos, another team of Knights of Chaos org, is currently undefeated in the other tier 5. Yes, you are undefeated. Good luck in your playoffs, by the way. I don't know. Had you played your playoffs yet already, Mayhem? For LOS. Oh wait, no, they probably got a buy. They got a buy, didn't they? They got a buy, actually, for their first week. Well, I got some of your playoff action there, Mayhem. LOS actually is pretty fun to cast, and some pretty good teams in LOS. Says again, yeah, he's over here just trying to remind me that they are undefeated, so they got a buy in their week. As again, my goodness, I'm ready for this matchup. Really, I am. This would be a matchup to remember. If I know anything about Emerald, they like to have close series. So, especially when it comes to playoffs, their old roster is really good. The new one's trying a little harder to stay away from that, as that's the wrong tournament logo, by the way. Don't look at the tournament logo. Wrong one. It is not Splash Series. This is LOS. That is not the right logo either. Let's go to the right one. There we go. There we go. Now it's LOS. It's not Splash Series. It's LOS Champs. Here as again. Best of 7. We're just waiting on both these teams. I know Emerald's got some internet connection issues, but should be getting both these teams in at any moment. As info has been sent. That is Squareball. That is Squareball. Strist, Joker's Advocate, and Colonel Crunker. That is Squareball round hole. Again, we're just waiting on Strikers of Chaos. But yeah, this should be again. This should be a really good series to just watch. It will be exciting. It should be entertaining. I mean, Whenever Strikers Against Emerald are playing, I will let you know it can be very, very close, and that's kind of what's fun about this team. They generally play pretty competitively.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I can't wait to see it. I'm
He's shaking.
shivering, or just completely ready for the game
And,
to get started.
and
Absolutely.
Denlar needs to Denlar needs to calm himself down here. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. We need to get like another sponsorship here just to get something. We really need to get the G Fuel sponsorship. Maybe we can get that. Help calm you down a little bit.
Yeah.
We need that. He needs that G Fuel. As we're giving G Fuel free sponsorship here. I don't even drink G Fuel. As again, we're waiting on Emerald jumping in. Yeah, again, they're having some Wi-Fi issues, so gotta give them a couple minutes for that. Hopefully they join in soon. If not, we can try to work things out here between them and Squareball Round Hole. See if we can get the series up as soon as possible for you all. But again, stick around for it. It's me and Denlar here. We're just chatting here, getting ready for this series to begin. Best of 7 playoffs round 1. Winner of this, we're playing Evolve Skylight in the quarterfinals. So yeah, I mean teams get eliminated very quickly in this playoff system. Again, especially with it being single elimination, Denlar.
Yeah, so this round of playoffs, each game is each series is there's single elimination. There's no losers bracket or anything.
There's no losers bracket. You just gotta win. That's the beauty of this format. Or maybe it's the scariness of this format, because your record is good, but it doesn't matter anymore. It maybe gets you a bye, but if you just win, then it doesn't matter. Although that's easier said than done. I do realize it's literally just said than done. Just to say, well, just to win. It's that easy. Just gotta win, guys.
Just come on, just win.
Score more than they do, and you win.
Period.
That's how it
it's
works.
so easy. It's just math.
It's just math. All right, man. It's just math. That's a new one. First thing I've learned in math was how to score more than opponent.
Yeah, number one rule in math is score more than your opponent.
Yeah, more equals better, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what else is there.
What else is there? There are a lot of mathematicians out there are going, what in the world are they talking about?
You're either first or you're last.
Yep, exactly. Because there's a lot of things where, like, more is not good. Like, a good example of that, and I'm going to get a little off topic here, is, like, speed. The faster you go, actually the worse time gets. Because time starts to, because reality shift. But anyways, it's relativity. Anyways, I'm not going to get too far into that, because no one understands that
time dilation.
There you go. At least you understand what it means.
Yep.
If not, you guys can search up what the Lorentz factor is, and there you go. Then you'll find out what we're talking about. Anyways, we're waiting for Strikers Against Emerald here. While they're doing that, we're over here I don't know what we're doing over here. Talking about time and stuff.
Talking about Einstein and theories of relativity. And
exactly. And math.
I mean, that's kind of part of it, right?
Yeah. I mean, math's a huge part of it. So is physics. But so is a lot of things. Again, I'm gonna message Emerald to see how long it might take.
All right, sounds good.
Again, we're trying to get them in as soon as possible. Get this series started. Because again, Squareball is in the lobby. Just waiting on Strikers of Chaos.
And we should find a round hole.
Well, unfortunately,
Square ball and round hole.
Well, nicely for them though, the nets are kind of square, so.
Yeah, they'll have to deal with it. Have you ever played with the cube ball before?
I don't generally play with that, like extra or weird modes like that, but cube is really tough to play with. I can tell you. It's really tough. It's really tough to get good at playing with the cube ball. You can, but it's tough. It's just it's completely different in a circle. It's tougher to read.
Yep, it has a lot of weird bounces that are just darn near unpredictable.
I mean, once you get good at it, though, you can definitely predict it. But again, it takes a lot of practice to get good at cube ball Rocket League. And I mean, there's not really benefit to it. But I will say, playing with cube ball is fun, especially if it's Boomer Cube.
Different.
Boomer Cube's really funny. It's just you don't expect, you don't know where it's going. Boomer Cube bounces all over the place. It's like it's kind of like, at least in my opinion, it's kind of like playing drop shot with like really high gravity. Also really fun.
Yeah, yeah. Drop shot's a good game. I like
No, no, it
it.
was really high gravity.
Oh, the really high gravity. Gotcha.
So everything hits the ground. There they are. There's Strikers Against Emerald. As we talked about cute square balls, but we gotta also talk about Strikers Against Emerald. Everybody's here. Good luck to both these teams. Best of 7 series, Denlar. Here we go. LOS Champs playoff action. Lead it off here, Denlar. We got game 1.
Game 1, and it is starting soon. Right here. Here we go. The count. Oh, nope. They're rearranging.
Doing a bit of hokey pokey. There we go.
Yep. All right, 3, 2, 1, and we are off on the kickoff. Looks like blue won that kickoff. And an early goal attempt blocked by Strist, another one by Nate. They're pulling it out into the middle. It's on blue side in their left corner. Joker's going up to shoot it across towards... too fast.
Exactly, yeah, as you said, again, a bit fast here at the start here, but again, it's Emerald who've got the early aggression. I said, you know, one of the first things you mentioned was them being able to set the tempo! Oh, that's a really good play from Colonel Crunker. The corn car, I love that car. He's playing with the corn car, and he will score this one. Let's start it off for square ball round hole. They've already found that nets. It's not really round, it's more so squarish, and it helps them out here as goal 1 goes to square ball.
Blue wins the kickoff again. Ooh, an early shot off the backboard, but then followed up by bonus, and there we go. It is tied up 1-1.
That is Jen Bonus inside there, also known by Germangen. You'll be focusing on him a lot. You'll be seeing his name on the scoreboard a lot. He is a pretty strong scoring offensive type player for this team. Again, a team that has been known to be defensive. Jen was really their offense at the start of the season, as the team was trying to kind of rearrange their identity, focus on who they wanted to be, on what they wanted to be. A lot of new players coming in now. As they got into the playoffs, they found themselves more and more, but still, a lot of pressure against them. Strist, pass down, Joker's Advocates! 2-1! What a pass from Strist! Oh my goodness, Strist, he jumps for that, and that's the brilliant back pass. That's absolutely perfect from Square Ball.
And that was a great pass back to his teammate who was right there waiting for it.
Oh my goodness. Wow. We got a quick start here, Denlar. Both these teams are firing on all cylinders.
They sure are, boy. It has just been quick. Like they're just attacking and then defending and then attacking and defending. It is pretty quick, and they're quite skilled, I'll say.
Well, if you think this is skilled, we still have a lot more of the series to go, Denlar. You haven't seen the best of it just yet. Square ball, Joker's Advocates, off the back, in front for Strist! He's got it! It's 3-1, doubling their lead for a square ball round hole, and once again, Joker's Advocates involved in the play.
They came to play. They are not joking around. They are ready to take the bull by the horn.
They are. I mean, this is a huge start for square ball round hole. Emerald gonna fight back, but
is that just free?
a quick one.
No.
Ooh. Saved by Joker's Advocates. As my goodness, he has been getting involved very early on in this series. Joker's Advocates trying to, again, we said Emerald needs to set the pace. It's right now. Joker's Advocate is doing it for a square ball. Maybe in front. He's looking for another one there, but that one will be cleared away by Jen.
And they are clearing out. Oh, they're cleared off by Jen, but Strist comes back in. Nate. Oh, there's a little bit of miscommunication there. There's a little bit of self-bumping. And it's kind of sitting out in the middle. Strist and Jen go up against it. It's a 50. It goes off to orange side. And a pretty long pass attempt, but it did not goes quite as well as they had thought off the backboard. It's just kind of sitting in the corner, rolling up orange backboard. And they're defending it well. The Vector's taking it back up on the side. There was an explosion at the goal. They took out one of the defenders, but it still didn't help because no one was there to shoot.
Internal Vector, he wanted that goal. You could see him. He wanted that shot. He wanted it so badly, Denlar. He's just wide, and it wasn't by very much. But unfortunately for him, he won't be able to score that one. Still looking. Eternal Vector off the corner. Maybe. Bouncer. Eternal Vector trying to bump out Strist. But again, the defense stands strong here for Square Ball. They are not letting Emerald break through.
Oh, almost solo play there
I
by
almost cursed them.
And it, again, what is just sitting in front of the goal, Now they're defending it. Striss sends it off into their side.
Ooh.
That's all. It's just in. Yep. That he it bounced off the backboard and then he just followed up straight into the goal.
Yeah, Nate Frog completely whiffed on that one. He flipped at the wrong time. And when Nate Frog misses those, Striss got a pretty easy follow-up. Square ball Roundhole trying to take this game quickly. Trying to push Emerald away from contention here with a lot of time left. They're leading by 3 with 2 minutes left. Looking for another goal. Joker's Advocate beaten by Eternal Vector. Emerald down the field. You can tell that they are getting that offense. They want the offense. Just haven't been able to be successful. And those are plays you need to shoot on, Nate Frog. Those are ones you gotta hit. Strikers against Emerald, they've had the chances, but they haven't made them work so well.
Oh, this looks promising. There's another follow-up. I think that the Joker's Advocate's going to take it out, and he might. He pops it up for his teammate. Nobody's there. Frog grabs it from, and then Striss sends it back. Colonel Clunker misses. Vector shoots it at the goal. Joker saves it. It's off in their corner. Joker's pushing up forward. Oh, it gets pulled out by Nate Frog. Striss returning it. It's just they're sitting in their corner, going down the side, and Striss again defending at the midfield. He's actually attacking now, going towards their goal. Looks like he might be a little low on boost. He's backing out. Clunker comes into 50, but it doesn't go well. Goes back towards Joker's Advocate, who picks it up, and he's dribbling it down midfield. Striss back again. And pass to Joker, who tries to flip it back, but I don't think he got the flip right. And Striss is going for Clunker, but it is defended well. Nate Frog sends it into midfield. Joker's Advocate comes back and shoots at it. It gets shot back into the orange corner. And Striss, misses a little bit, but Joker follows up well. And Frog back towards blue for...
Exactly, and I think that will be it there. Nate Frog will get another goal here. Emerald, it's been a while since they've scored in this game. They scored they scored, I think, the first goal of this game, and no, they scored the second goal of this game, and now they'll score the most recent one as Nate Frog, near post, puts it in here for Strikers of Chaos Emerald. And Denlar, I think for them specifically, they needed that goal. They need something just to help that mentality out, because this game has not been faring well for them. They need something to remind them that this series is still very much in their hands. They could still win this series.
There we go. There's another demo on the orange side. Free. Almost saved by Vector. Striss trying to pop it in. Blue, Vector is going to take it. He may be able to score this if he can. Nope. Don't think he got the reset. And then now it's just going to drop down. And that is the first game. Wow. What a game.
Rare ball, Roundhole coming out with a lot of firepower in game one. 9 shots on one side, 10 on the other. Both these teams absolutely just shooting at everything they have at each other. But it worked a little better for Square Ball Roundhole. They had the better chances. They got themselves in those 1v1 positions. And you can tell they are able to beat each other so well. As look at Nate Frog. He's got 8 ping. I've never seen someone live inside of a server before, but I think we found someone. That is incredible. I'm really impressed that he's got 8 ping. Holy, he is living in this server. As we're going to go to game 2 here. We'll talk about servers later as game 1 over. Square Ball Roundhole will start the series off in their favor. Still, again, a long ways to go. Reminder, it is a best of 7, so this series will take a while before we really get a winner, and you gotta be consistent all throughout the series. That's only one game. Square Ball Roundhole, can they continue going into game 2, or do we see Strikers of Chaos Emerald start to find more success on offense?
We have a strong start. There's a good kickoff in the mid. Their Vector's taking it towards Square Ball. It's kind of out in their field. Nope, they're going up the side. And Crunker is passing to Joker, who gets blocked by Nate Frog. Bonus is taking that. Jen is taking that. Crunker pops it off to the side. Looks like it was just mitigating the upcoming attack. They are trying to do a pinch play. There, looks like it missed. However, maybe. No, saved by Crunker. Striss there to kind of grab it back and send it up towards midfield. Jen pushing back towards their goal.
And as you said, again, kind of back and forth, but I like the creativity from Emerald, but it may not be enough as that one in front. Joker's Advocate open net. He won't be missing lows very easily. As Striss with that one, Jen, he just couldn't get enough on jumps, and then he bumped out Eternal Vector. It's like Murphy's Law here. Anything that can go wrong will. And for Emerald, they got a taste of how it's like in Rocket League. Goal 1 goes to square ball round roll, finding a play that will work in their favor. Nate Frog wants to tie it back off the kickoff, but he's missed it. It'll be instead for Jen, who put it up the sidewall, looking in field. But again, for Emerald, that offense going to be lethal, but it's square ball round roll's defense that has really done them so well in this series.
Yep, and then we've got Crunker. He's kind of dribbling it up on the right side. Oh, he gets blocked. Joker popping it up. Crunker may not be able to follow up though on this play. Striss, no, Joker's gonna have to pop that out. Pops it kind of towards the middle, a little dangerous, but they didn't have anybody really lurking there. They're hitting it towards the middle. Crunker's kind of going off, then Joker, and they're gonna. Oh, that was so close. He was able to block that one though. Eternal Vector taking it up. Crunker going to block. He does. Nate Frog now dribbling it towards, and Joker intercepts. And now Striss and Vector went up for the ball. Striss missed. Vector got it. Crunker is pushing towards their side. Is
that one saved by Joker's Advocate? Joker's Advocate and Striss have done a lot of the heavy lifting here on defense, making sure that ball does not end in dangerous positions. But that one, dunked by Nate Frog. What in the world was that? A pinball machine. It just bounces off of so many bodies and then goes in the nets. Strikers of Chaos Emerald will tie this series up in one of the most unfathomable ways possible.
Hashtag calculated.
Hashtag very calculated from Nate Frog as Emerald looking for another. Will be Colonel Crunker to clear it here. Emerald. Gonna get beaten here by Eternal Vector. Colonel Crunker infield. Jen will clear it out to the corner. They're pushing. Another pinball play there. That one again favoring Emerald as Colonel Crunker saved his own team's shot. Joker's Advocates. One-on-one. Pass for Striss. Fake play. Striss will let it go through. It's Joker's Advocate now with the mechanical play. As everybody looked at Striss, it's Joker's Advocates who get credit as Striss with the fake play wisely puts it under Nate Frog.
That was a great fake. If it wasn't a meant fake, it was a very good attempt. The shot. Oh, Joker's got the shot, and that is just going to be on goal again, right there. That demo threw me off, and then it was just I was like, oh no, it's in.
And that will again just make things even better. Once Squareball Round will get our goal, it seems like they can add so many more. They have that thing where all they need to do is score once, and then they're unleashed. They're out of the gates. They're swinging. Because Emerald having trouble to keep up. That shot saved by Eternal Vector now. He's got to chase the corner. Joker's Advocate over him. Infield looking for Colonel Crunker, but that one is missed wide. And now Nate Frog has time to dribble it out. Nate Frog. Maybe Nate Frog flick over Striss to the back wall. Eternal Vector wants it. In comes Jen. But Colonel Crunker will block that one. And the offense for Strikers against Emerald will peter out here as everybody going back. Now they reset. Shot on. Nate Frog really getting involved. Now he's got a bump on Joker's Advocate. Jen pushing in. Colonel Crunker. Midfield Striss getting harassed there by Eternal Vector. But the offense from Emerald just hasn't been there. They haven't been able to get enough threatening shots on net. But these long touches, all they need to do is just put them into passing plays. Put them into plays where they can follow each other a little bit more closely. And they'll be finding so much more success at getting that ball on target.
Absolutely. They've got a lot of single plays, but they haven't had a lot of great passing plays. I think they're going for individual plays and not trying to really give it away to their teammates or pass it away. Not trying to down on them or anything. I'm just.
It's perfectly fair. As again, I'd have to agree on that as well. Emerald. And what I've also found so difficult from Emerald here is a lot of the touches are just so heavy. This one, I put that ball as far away from them as possible. If I want to see a little more control like this from Jen here, trying to control that ball and not have clearing it being their first option, because Square Ball Round Roll are willing to sit back, let the clears come to them, and then shoot it right back in Emerald's way. As long from Striss, Square Ball Round Roll. I'm gonna see if Nate Frog will miss, but Nate Frog won't do such a thing, and now he'll send it the other way. Emerald, with a minimal time remaining, has got to get a goal very soon. Eternal Vector, but that one will be stopped by Joker's Advocate. Emerald still pushing, but time is running out.
Ooh, that was a great shot by Striss. Blocked well by Nate and teammate. Joker, another oh, and Strist another shot blocked again. Nate Frog's gonna take it away. He's dribbling it. He may be going for some airplay. No, he popped it off in the corner, popped it up for his teammate who can't get there fast enough because Strist had it. Almost past the Joker, but
Great save there from Nate Frog as that one getting cleared away. Still bouncing up. Pinch from Emerald. Game 2 will go to square ball round hole. Very similar to game 1. Once they get their first goal, it seems like they can do no wrong. They just add a couple more, and they put this lead to a position where Emerald just have difficulties getting it. Emerald have had difficulties in the past on scoring as teams are asking for a server reset, so we will have a server reset here.
All right.
We'll get them a server reset. Here as square ball round hole asking for one here, so we'll get them a new lobby as we'll go into our next match, next game very soon. But again, Denlar, talk to me about the series so far. We've gotten 2 games in,
Yeah, absolutely.
and so far, square ball round hole
in.
are just seem like they're just the team that's slightly better right now.
Yeah, they're doing a lot more passing plays, that's for sure. And it seems like they're kind of helping each other and trying to kind of keep the heat away from on themselves, and then they'll pass it away where their teammate is just, you know, flying in, coming in with a nice shot on goal or able to make a nice play on goal at least. And that's been consistent throughout both games. And the other team, like, there's been a lot of good individual plays. There's been some kind of mixed communications, I think. There was chances for passing plays and whatnot, but they didn't see them, or it didn't. They weren't able to communicate.
Denlar,
well
you might
enough.
want to join the new lobby if you want to.
Yes.
Same lobby info, by the way. As we're gonna go in to this one, everybody's ready for game 3. Here we go. We'll get you in here, Denlar. There you are. You're in time. Game 3. Square ball round hole leading the series by 2. Denlar. It's now up to strikes against Emerald to prevent the series from getting any worse for them.
Absolutely. Here they go. And right off the bat, they're going for a shot, which is good. Jen's going up, but then Colonel Conco is able to block it. Jen pops it up. Joker tries to shoot it at their goal. Nate Frog saves it, though, into their corner. And we get another shot towards Drist off the backboard. Jen takes control of it. Although Conquer is able to take control further, almost in front of their goal. Joker was about to shoot, but he pulled it off to the side. For now, Strist has it. He's on the wall. He's up in the air. And he is not able to come up with anything. Crunker pushes forward into the corner, but then he backs off. Joker goes for a shot. It's off the backboard. Strist now has the ball. He's dribbling it up the wall. Looks like he was going for a play. Nate Frog just bumped him out of the way. That's one way to do it.
It is one way to survive on defense, but for Emerald, it does feel like they're just surviving here. But that's a miss for Eternal Vector, and right on top of it, Colonel Crunker, it's corn. It's a big lump with knots, and it's a goal for square ball round hole. Colonel Crunker takes advantage of that whiff from Eternal Vector.
That was an unfortunate miss. That backflip there. It was too easy. Crunker just kind of had to walk into the goal. They've got control of it now. Nate Frog, he's kind of dribbling down, but Strist pops it way back towards their goal. Vector, Joker's Advocate now shoots. It's off the corner, going toward Jen, picking it up, driving up the wall, and challenged by Crunker, but nothing there. Advocate,
That one inched away, Colonel Crunker, and something that I noticed there from Emerald just recently was a double commit from them on defense that almost led to a second goal for square ball round hole. Emerald are not a team that double commits often. They're pretty strong at their rotations, but if square ball round hole is pushing them into these kind of positions where they do feel it, where they do double commits, that's a sign of just how overpressured Emerald is feeling. They're getting a lot of pressure against them from square ball, and Emerald, you're seeing that they're having some difficulties catching up to it, but Jen, backwards, not on target, it just hits off the post. Here comes Eternal Vector, his play, off the crossbar, Strist gets to it. Nate Frog, beaten by Joker's Advocate, and he'll clear the way for some space here for square ball round hole, Joker's Advocate. Time and time again, when his team needs a big play, expect him to be the one to find it.
Yeah, Joker has been he's been pretty pivotal as a teammate. Like, I think keep passing and creating those plays for square ball round hole for sure. And now there's oh, look at this. Nate takes a shot at the goal, cannot get it though. However, Crunker is dribbling it down, passes it over towards Advocate. Strist goes up. No, Joker takes it. and shoots it at their goal. Nate Frog saves it. Crunker comes in, accidentally bumps Junker's accidentally bumps Crunker, knocks him out of the way of the goal. Strist is shooting it towards there. Vector's got it. Nate Frog picks it up. Joker's Advocate, they're just pressure all against these guys. And I can see why they are having trouble keeping up. This pressure is intense. They are just all over them. And again, Crunker with a shot and then a goal. That's 2-0 this game.
And once again, the double commit. Nate, I have no reason to think. Well, I have no idea why he thought he had to turn into that one there. Nate Frog rushing the play when Jen had that one. A double commit from Emerald, their second of the game. This time, it will be capitalized on. And I do say, though, while Squareball Roundhole are doing really well at capitalizing on mistakes, their shots this game have been pretty weak. This has been one of the weaker performances from Squareball Roundhole. Their shooting has definitely taken a bit of a dip in this game. A lot of plays going off that back wall, but still, they're winning, and still, they're looking like the more powerful team. That midfield pressure has definitely not decreased. It's only gotten stronger. The shooting may have had a hit. That pressure will break any team, even a team as good as Strikers Against Emerald are. And they're going to keep looking for Colonel Crunker. Loses boost. Shot on and through for Tunnel Vector. Colonel Crunker with no resources off the back wall. And it's the captain of Strikers of Chaos, Emerald, who will put that one in.
It might have even pinched off with Jen as well.
He got close. He got really close. Jen didn't get a touch on that, but it was almost a really strong pinch. That would have been incredible if they got it.
Yep, and then now we've got Colonel Crunker. He's driving towards pushing. Strist there for the shot, and it is good. They are returning a shot for a shot.
Yeah, perfect response here from Squareball Roundhole. You get scored on. The best response, just to score on your opponents immediately after, and they do just that. A brilliant infield pass from Colonel Crunker, and what really helps it out there is that it doesn't stay near the net, it goes away from the net. So many infield passes stay really close to the net so that the shooter, so the shot, once it is made, cannot be reacted upon, and it just goes in. Now that one was further away, seeing that there's so much space outside of that box area, and Strist, I mean, he'll find his shot there, he'll find the mark, and once again, any worries that anybody may have had for Squareball Roundhole definitely have dissipated after that goal, because that was a great play on offense. They're showing you that they still have what it takes, even if their first two goals maybe came out mistakes. That's not the reason why they're doing so well in this series. The reason why is because they are playing so quality.
Yeah, they're having like I was talking about that pressure, where they have been pushing the defense really hard, and I think they've just been falling behind. But there's always chances for counter shot, and that might be in. That was unfortunate. A little bit of a overcommit there by last man. That was unfortunate.
Yeah, Tunnel Vector there pushed up a little too high. He needed that offense, and while you don't blame them, maybe his urgency there was a bit at the wrong time, and this game now will probably be secured here for Roundhole, unless Emerald can get a goal quickly. Wait a second, Nate Frog, that one off the crossbar. Colonel Crunker is still in front. Jen's got a pinch off the crossbar again. Emerald still searching in front. Jen wants it, but it's Joker's Advocate once again. The pain in the sides of Strikers of Chaos Emerald to keep that ball away from the danger.
Absolutely, and Strist coming here with looked like a double play, but just kind of playing it off the corner. Joker's Advocate comes in. He does a nice pass, but it gets blocked by Nate Frog at the last second. Jen there. Vector picks it up. He's dribbling it. Joker's Advocate going forward again. They're dribbling it back. Nate Frog is grabbing it again. Joker's Advocate there kind of just as a threat, and they knock it down, and this game is over. Another win for Squareball. What an impressive show.
Yeah, all they need is one more game as Nate Frog leaving. I think he's going to be going for a car change here. And again, you can see he already made a car change before this game. You can see he's immediately going to make another one here. That just tells you how Emerald is feeling. They're getting absolutely outplayed in this series. That's 3 games straight for Squareball Roundhole. And they are only 1 game away from moving on to the quarterfinals. A match that's supposed to be really close might just not end that way, Denlar. All Squareball Roundhole have to do is do this again.
Yeah, they keep up that pressure. I mean, I do not envy being the Strikers of Chaos, because the Squareball Roundhole, there we go. Squareball Roundhole has been just relentless in their pursuit of a goal, and just keeping that pressure up and keeping it on their side, and they'll let it come back to their side, and then they seem to have a plan of attack to go forward. and it's working really well. I've been really impressed with their play so far.
Me too. As someone who's seen Emerald play so well, seeing a team absolutely dismantle this playstyle is not easy to do. This is a team that has the ability to win leagues. And Squareball Roundroll do not care. They don't care that Emerald is the team that can win leagues. They don't care how good Emerald is. They're just going to pick apart every little mistake that team makes, every little inconvenient touch that they have. And Squareball Roundroll, they have been making life miserable for Strikers Against Emerald. All they need is one more game for Emerald. Their job now is not to win the series, but it's to stay alive, just to prolong this series. And then they can think about winning. But right now, they just gotta focus on getting the one game at the very least.
Yes, absolutely. And then we have Nate Frog here. He's dribbling it up the side. Looks like he's trying to take it past Joker. They get it with Vector shooting it over. Nate Frog's going for a bump against Strist, but Strist is able to defend well. Colonel Crunker is going to be able to take it. Nope, Joker's Advocate pops it up. I think he might go toward a shot with Strist. Yes, he does. He passed right to Strist. I saw him coming up field, and they were right there, just ready for that hit right there. He's coming up.
They set up on the defense. They attack through the midfield. And that shot on offense, just too strong, gets Strist to score. And again, Joker's Advocate, he is leading this team to victory. If he's not playing this well, this series could be a lot closer right now. But Joker's Advocate, he is like the willpower of this team. He is their voice. He is letting them know, we are not losing this game no matter what happens. And he will make sure that happens. Is that 1-1? Nate Frog can't put it in as Joker's Advocate has stopped moving here. I'd be a little worried here, as this is now a 2v3 for the moment being. We're going to see if Joker's Advocate can reconnect to the lobby, because for Squareball, not only are they playing a 2v3, but they're playing a 2v3 without a player who's been so meaningful for them in that midfield, on that defense. And again, the rules of LOS say that we keep on playing, as that's a goal for Strist. I can't believe it, a 2v3, and they still find a goal. The 50-50 works. Strist, an aggressive play, but it will pay off.
Did Jen stop? Okay.
Yeah, again, it was close there. Jen got beat on that 50-50 as again a 2v3. LOS rules are you just gotta keep on playing here, and that's gonna be really tough for them, because any mistake they make, Emerald's right there. This is probably the most unfortunate situation that can happen to them. They've got to hope that Joker's Advocate can come back in, as right now for game 4, they'll be playing on a 2v3 disadvantage. It's Emerald now with 1 goal back. They cut that lead down to 1. And for this Squareball Roundhole team, they just gotta make sure they play strong defense. And just wait until Joker's Advocate gets back.
Oh dear, that was an unfortunate hit. They're going to be able to attack with that. Vector might be able to pass that down. No, Crunker's able to defend that really well. Nate Frog is going in for a nice double tap, and then Jen goes for the follow-up, but they still get denied, absolutely denied. Crunker again, he's driving it up the wall. You think he's going to hit it towards them. He's kind of saving some time. He gets demoed though, and Nate Frog and Strist comes out with another demo with Strist. This is great play. Crunker now has the ball, but they are just defending and attacking so well with even just 2 of them. A little bit of Vector there. He's kind of shooting it off. Strist is going to be able to take that. Crunker may be able to follow. However, Vector just shoots it. And then another demo. Nate Frog, and maybe a chance for a double tap, or Vector. Nope. Still denied. Great defense so far. And some luck has also gone their way. Strist is kind of shooting it towards their goal. They're going back up to defend again. Crunker, go ahead.
As again, you said a little luck. I don't think it's really been luck. I think it's been the fact that Strist, for so many teams, it's so easy to just turtle up on defense in this situation. What I really like from Squareball is they're not doing that. They're pushing up. They're still taking chances, and I love that they're doing that. They know that Emerald do not like it how close these guys like to stay to them. And the fact that they're still playing this confidence, even at a disadvantage, is good, but that's a bad turn from Colonel Crunker. He'll be wanting to take that play back, because that one was made very easy for Jen to score on, as that one out the back on Colonel Crunker. He's just turning away from the play there. He's got to turn towards it. As Emerald will now tie this game up with 2 minutes left. We still have not seen any signs from Joker's Advocates here. Again, we're going to have to play this game out. We'll see if we can get him back in. If he doesn't join in during Game 4, we'll see if we can get him back in before Game 5. But for Emerald, this is going to be, the situation that they needed to take.
Absolutely, they do need to win this game. They've got a one-person advantage. They need to take a full advantage, and they are. There we go. That's a good goal. They had one person back and 2 people attacking. It was really good. And then third man comes in just in the right time.
That shot is good there. Again, I will say credit to Square Ball. I am really impressed by how they haven't gotten destroyed this game. They're playing really well at 2v3. But again, unfortunately, for them, we gotta hope that these internet issues can fix up because Emerald are going to continue to find shots. They're going to continue to make life difficult for Square Ball. Square Ball, they want to get a sweep, but if they're kept on a 2v3, it's going to be really difficult to get 2 goals here. As Colonel Crunker maybe in field, but Nate Frog will clear it back. Strist, the challenge. 50 with Nate Frog, Jen nearby. Strist, he actually predicts that one. Trying to challenge here. Strist, off a corner, in front of the nets. He can't put it in, and he's still challenging Colonel Crunker, but he can't put it on. Square Ball with a 2-man rotation, adapting to the play in front of them. Colonel, dunk on Jen. Nate Frog has some space, but Strist waiting, playing the defense. Nate Frog, shots. Strist will stop that as well. Square Ball round hole. Some strong defense. Now they push up again. Colonel Crunker, second touch in front of the nets. Who's got it? It's a lot of players jumping. Will be cleared away by Jen. Colonel misses. He didn't land properly. It's Jen bonus inside to increase the lead to 2 goals.
Wow, what? That was unfortunate. That little bump really messed up Crunker. He wasn't able to defend it all. That was very good for Strikers of Chaos. And here they go again. Jen is going out. They obviously win the kickoff because they don't have a third man. Now good defense. Crunker's pushing it forward. He gets pushed back by Nate Frog. Strist miss. May be a problem. Nope. Crunker is able to get it. Strist then returns and is able to kind of pump it forward and again do another good 50 and push the play back. Strist saves the ball again. Crunker saves it. I'm sorry. Strist was right behind him. Jen now has it. Now Crunker again. Good defense. And just, he's playing good defense. Strist there, although this is a little dangerous. They can score on this as well.
I think Jen just saved that shot. I will say, I think Jen just saved his own team shot. Not like it matters. Emerald will get this game here. As we're going to see if we can get Joker's Advocate to reconnect to the lobby. After that issue, as both of them have left, we'll see. I think they're here leaving because they're going to see if they can get Joker's Advocate back in here. Ready for Game 5. Because again, they had some issues with one of the players joining in. We'll get them back in. Game 4 will go to Strikers of Chaos Emerald. But again, give us a moment as we try to get Square Ball round hole to reconnect.
All right.
And we'll see if we can get him in here again. Denlar, whatever response though from Emerald, sure is a bit in a weird situation, but I mean, they need a game like that.
Yeah, definitely. It was not going well so far, and then even with just
Yeah, we're gonna get in. They called for a server reset here. They're having some server issues, it seems like, with Joker's Advocate, so we'll get them back in here for Game 5. Again, we're gonna get that. We're gonna reset the whole lobby here. As we'll see if we can get him in for Game 5. Reminder, series is currently 3-1 in favor of Square Ball round hole. Get him in here very soon. There we go. We're in for Game 5. But we'll see whenever everybody gets here. We'll get this series back underway again. My apologies for the delays we're having. One of the teams is having some internet issues, but hopefully that can be resolved quickly. Square Ball round hole still only 1 game away though. They have a lot of ways to. They have a lot of ways to get back.
Absolutely. There's plenty of chances. They just get a little bit more cohesive team play, I think. And it's hard with the relentless assault that Square Ball round hole has been putting up against them.
Yeah, and now with Joker's Advocate back in, this is where it really gets tough for Strikers against Emerald. Maybe they won the 3v2, but it's a 3v2. This is a 3v3 series. They gotta prove it that they can win these games. And so far this series, they have not proven that they can win in a 3v3 situation. Now again, that Joker's Advocate is back. And with what we know he can do to this team on the defense, on the offense, everywhere in the field, he's gonna be a real threat as he's trying to get that one through. But Jen will stop the first shot coming in from Joker's Advocate.
Absolutely. Striss goes in. He's dribbling forward. Nate Frog coming back. Joker's Advocate intercepts in the mid. He's going up towards a wall play, maybe pinch or push it over towards their goal. That was a pinch attempt, but it just didn't have enough oomph behind it. Striss is able to kind of push it back to the mid. Kind of a pass to Krunker. Joker's Advocate's going to take it. Nate Frog intercepts it. It's kind of sitting in midfield, up in the air. Vector's bringing it down, but Krunker kind of pushes it forward. Nate Frog going for a pass, it looks like. Jen maybe for a shot off the backboard. Striss pushes it off to the side. It was not on goal. Oh, team play there. A little accidental hit. Jen shot. Striss saves it. And Nate Frog there goes up for the save. Joker's Advocate down. Vector pushes it up. And Krunker again on the backboard, just there for the save. Striss pushed up. A shot off, and then on by Vector. It is
the first goal for Emerald here. Joker's Advocate. It's a little too slow out of his net. He's got to play that one a little faster. He's got to have a bit more of a sense of urgency on that play. As for Tunnel Vector, he had no reason to score that. He really did. Joker's Advocate should be getting those, but he took a little too much time. Maybe was out there looking at all the flowers here at Deadeye Canyon Oasis. But now that we are, during that play, he is cut out of possession here. Now he's got a bump play. No one up there with him, though. That was a really good bump from Joker's Advocate. I'm surprised that none of his teammates were able to follow that. Emerald still keep their one-goal lead for now, but add more to it. They're going to have to prove that they can continue to add to that lead. We know how well the square ball team will play. They will find ways to break through. Striss. Oh, speak of it.
Like
there we go. And when I talk about them finding ways, they do. We've been singing the praises of Joker's Advocates, but I really think we haven't focused enough on Striss. He, too, has been an absolute rock on defense, and when on offense, he seems to find that net more often than he doesn't.
Yeah, that is absolutely correct. They have been really good plays back and forth between them. Joker's Advocate wins the kickoff. Nate Frog's now kind of dribbling it, but Striss there in his face, and him and Krunker are both just kind of sitting in front of them, kind of playing the ball off of them. Nate Frog now is taking control. Joker went to back to you.
Well, and again, I liked what I saw from Nate Frog. He had a nice little bit of dribbling, a nice little bit of play where he got a couple of players beaten, but Emerald, that control can only do so well for them. And now you can see them getting pinned in their own half, waiting for the optimal moments, but will that moment ever come here before Square Ball Rounder will find the next strong chance on target? Nate Frog. Striss keeps it out. Jen now back the other way, off the back wall. No one able to read it. Still in front. Joker's Advocate gets the clear. He's got a lot of power on that touch too. Clear back in by Eternal Vector. Doesn't get the recovery, and that will leave one for Striss. Now Square Ball. Ooh, a miss. Jen off the back wall. Joker's Advocate will clear. And I like what we're seeing. Again, defense from both these teams so strong that the series goes on. It started off pretty high scoring now. Defense becoming the name of the game. Who can keep the other team out for longer periods of time?
Square Ball threatening. Krunker down off the wall. Striss going up. Joker's Advocate kind of sitting in the middle. Looks like he's going to sit back and just defend. Nate Frog's bringing it. But then Krunker defending well. Gets bumped up. Joker's Advocate off the backboard. Anybody there? Striss, but not on goal. Krunker's following up. Still not on goal. Off the side wall. Jen is taking it now. Pumping it up. That's almost a shot on goal. And Vector goes for a double tap. Cannot hit it. They've got one. Jen comes back up. Joker now pushing it back forward. Holy cow, that's in the corner. Now kind of slowing it down for a second. Vector passes it over to Jen, I think. Jen misses. Nate Frog. Uh-oh.
Good stop there from Eternal Vector. Again, the defenses have kept this game very low scoring. Will it be a mistake that will end it, or will it be a really good dunk like that from Krunker? Almost finds a passing play, but Joker's Advocate wasn't there. It's now Nate Frog. Dribble, Joker, first to it. Squareball, round hole. All they need is really, I think for these teams, all they need is one goal, and whoever scores next, I have a feeling will win this game. Crunker doesn't get it. Now Nate Frog, off the ceiling, drop down for Jen, but no shot coming from Strikers of Chaos. Stress now, dribble, flip reset, pass! Oh my goodness, Stress!
Look at
in the
that.
air, magnificent play, and it's Joker's Advocate to finish it off. A pass, a goal, and what could be the series ender from Joker's Advocates.
That was a great play. I did not see that flip reset coming, but I saw Joker sitting right behind Striss. I knew there was going to be something special. A little bit of overcommit there, but now they're just kind of settling down. Striss going still active, still really pushing on the ball. But I think, and a shot by Joker at the last minute. It's going to probably just be let to drop down.
Well, everyone's going to keep it up. They got to just keep it up
mean,
here to keep their season
you're gonna go
alive,
for
but it will
that.
be. Oh my goodness. Okay, set the ground. Square ball, round hole. We'll take the series 4-1. They eliminate Strikers of Chaos Emerald from the competition. And that one will end off this series. Square ball, round hole. Congratulations to them. A huge win. They'll be moving on to the quarterfinals against Evolve Skylight.
That is a game I want to see. Boy, this was such a great game. The plays but on square ball round hole were really good. The kind of the anticipation of what the other teammate was doing was really on par there. I think that's a key factor when it comes to winning in a tournament like this.
Exactly, as again, that is just only the start of the playoffs here for them. Skylight is going to be a much tougher competition for them. That's the number 1 overall team in this division. But again, what a series, Denlar. What action. Been absolutely insane. Squareball Roundhole definitely deserved win. They played a lot better. They had the offense. They had the pressure. They had the aggression. They had the confidence. They had everything that they needed. They couldn't take game 4, but they took game 5 instead. And now, Denlar, to you again, big thank you for joining me for this series, getting to see Squareball Roundhole winning against Strikers of Chaos Emerald 4-1. You have any final statements you want to make to the stream here? Anything you want to say?
Thank you for having me on as a co-caster. I really enjoyed it, and hopefully we'll be able to do some more co-casting ahead in the future. I look forward to seeing you all in the future on this what is it? What was it? The name? I forget the name.
Stream?
It was the team. It was the tier 5 playoffs.
Well, we'll be seeing
was
more matches than just LOS Tier 5. As, again, a tough matchup as... Man, that one was close, says chat. Let's not get too rowdy here, chat. Alright, let's not get too rowdy here, as, again, that will end off that series. What a huge matchup. What a win for Squareball Roundhole. Definitely deserved. Again, thank you, Denlar, for playing, as, again, a huge result from them. Hello, congratulations on your win. As, again, congratulations. Good luck in your next round against Evolve Skylight. As, again, that's it from me. That's it from Denlar. Thank you all so much for joining. I'll see you guys another day. Everybody, take care. Have an amazing rest of your night.